we see it, different things that we've never seen before, things we thought we would never see happening before. People who we never thought would be on board with one another coming together for that revival. I think that's what we're seeing in the church today in Mineral Wells. We see denominational walls that have been broken down, that are falling down, and the people of God coming together as a kingdom, not as individual denominations with their own little bailiwicks and so on and so forth, but as a whole church, a church that's healthy, a church that's ready to go to war. And that's what I think of it.
Because there was a pastor one day that had led a week-long series of revival meetings at his particular church and congregation. And things did not turn out as he would hope for and expected. And so he gave me a call late one night. It was a Monday night. And he said, Pastor, you're always talking about getting together and praying. And he said, I've just gone through a real disappointing week. And he said, I wondered if you would join me for prayer. And so I said, sure, let's get together at 7 in the morning. So that pastor and I met, and we began to pray with each other once a week at 7 o'clock on Tuesdays. And ultimately, we moved that to Thursdays at noon to try to accommodate some of the other pastors in town. And as things go, it had its high moments and it's had its low moments. But about 8 years ago, there really began to be the current group that seems to be going on now, and God just began to draw us together. And so we've been meeting now every Thursday morning. I believe prayer is one of the keys perhaps that Jesus has given to us, the keys to the kingdom, to open up and unlock and release the kingdom here on earth. We're not praying that God, He would get active. We're getting active in our prayers.
Project 365 to me is one of the greatest things that's ever happened in Mineral Wells in my 17 years. Just to see the police and the clergy working together, that's a great force for good. Kappa has been a great blessing to me personally. I have several law enforcement officers that are a part of our congregation, and so it's just been neat to be able to ride with them in the car, to counsel with them, to encourage them, to hear their heart. And then what we experienced this last weekend out at the cross, people coming together from many different churches, pooling their talents and resources, and just seeing a great symbol for Christ restored in this city. I think it's just going to happen over and over and over again. And in advance, I give God the glory.
But now God has been moving, and like we said, crime rate has went down dramatically to where, guess what? The land is now being healed. Jobs are coming out to the land. Guess what? This is showing, guess what? God is prospering this city. Why? Because the church has been getting back on its post and doing what it's supposed to do, and we're just at the tip of it. We say the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. This place will be known for miracles coming through it.